Autistic guy plays Nurgle Marines. Not as a buzzword, he's genuinely autistic. Actually pretty good painter. Manager asks why he never uses GW paints and only brings his own. Guy gets a bit upset, thinks manager is trying to push GW paints on him. Manager apologizes and was just trying to make conversation. He keeps going, "You guys could never make the paints as well as I make them." "Wait, you make your own paints?" Puts on a creepy voice. "Yes, Papa Nurgle blesses my paints." A couple of us laugh nervously. Manager looks at him deadly serious. "Andrew, what do you mean by that?" Andrew grins and refuses to answer or make eye contact. He just giggles. Manager is worried, so now we are too. "Andrew, just tell us what you mean." "Only the best ingredients in Nurgle's paints! A bit of my poo for you!" "Andrew, did you mix shit into your paints?" Giggles and refuses to make eye contact. Manager calls Andrew's parents. Parents come in and begin talking to Andrew. Apparently, yes, he has been mixing in his own shit with his paints. Children have touched his models. These models have touched game boards. Those game boards have food and drinks on them. The scale of this all sets in. Manager calls his regional manager and shuts down the store. It doesn't open for 3 days. Come in 3 days later, Andrew's banned from the store and all the gaming tables have been replaced. I rarely post on here and prefer to be read-only, but I think I found something spooky. I've recently been looking into Jordan Peterson in depth, mostly for fun, because I wanted to see what is up with him and why he's so popular, as well as to understand his actual beliefs. I have to admit that I used to like him based on a lot of surface level ideas related to Jungian self-help and stuff he espouses. As a person who is also happens to be acquainted with Native American shamanism and chaos magic, I suspect that Jordan Peterson might be afflicted with Wendigo psychosis. In his academic years, he was involved with Native American tribes, and participated in different kinds of rituals, as well as pursuing the techniques resembling the ones used by practitioners of the left-hand path, or, for example, individuation through breaking of taboos. In Native American folklore, the Wendigo taboo is one of the strongest and involves partaking of the human flesh. In his book 1999 book Maps of Meaning, this fucking retard, he talks about having persistent thoughts of incest and, more importantly, cannibalism. As of now, Dr. Peterson is on a strict carnivore diet and claims to experience extreme emotional distress otherwise. This also affects his daughter. Moreover, as I know from inside sources in the University of Toronto, his relationship with his wife is rapidly deteriorating, as well as his touch on reality. Basically, he's not doing well psychologically as of recent. Paranormal or not, I suspect that Jordan Peterson is undergoing a condition known as Wendigo psychosis, symptoms of which include the refusal to partake in anything but raw meat and a craving for human flesh. Moreover, in some indigenous communities, environmental destruction and insatiable greed, the aspects of the accelerated boom review of capitalism Dr. Peterson frequently espouses, are also a manifestation of Wendigo psychosis. When was this written? He put this out in 2019. That's probably when I last saved it. I don't know what Jordan Peterson is up to recently, but yeah, fun schizo theory. Meet autistic girl. She's just like me, OMG. Really into sci-fi. Okay. Go on date. She keeps talking about internet stuff. Touch on anime. She suddenly asks, what is a husbando, and if it's like a male waifu? Yeah. She says her first husbando was General Grievous, and how super cool he was. The conversation derails. She reveals to me that she has a robot fetish, and wishes she could change her body to be taller and stronger and prettier. Whoa, what do I do now? That was super awkward, and I have no way to respond. Shout out to big ass witch hats. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. The acorn drill. While standing next to your vehicle with your pistol holstered, at the drop of an acorn, do 3 barrel rolls away from the rear of your vehicle, and then, while laying on your side, unload your pistol into your own back window. Extra points if you crawl away yelling, "I'm hit!" What happened to that guy? Don't join, let the military burn like it deserves. No, join. Become a complete drain on the system while in. Sign up for the easiest specialty, admin/personnel, and consistently and slowly do poor quality work, but not bad enough to be noticed. Gossip like a grandma in your work center and loudly at the base gym. Make a Facebook account and spread a mass of rumors on the base spouse and 411 Facebook pages. Constantly misplace/lose things and blame it on other work centers. Cook terrible meals for people. Leave every area in worse shape than when you found it. Constantly pester IT with tickets saying your computer doesn't work. Get the American Express Platinum card for free. Research what permissive TDY is, and get out of work for weeks on end to attend random barely military or non-military events. Max out your TSP while in. Buy a shoddy home near your base and rent it out for above BAH rate to other service members. There will always be takers, and their easy money ends up in your bank account every month. Around 2 years' time in service, start making non-stop medical appointments. Research which conditions will easily get you 50 to 100% DoD disability. Start exhibiting symptoms to the letter. Know what a C&P exam is and how important it is to know, and how important it is you answer very precisely. Avoid like hell anything that will get you considered a condition, not a disability, otherwise known as C&D. Get medically retired. Women can play the SHARP card for a free PTSD diagnosis, easy disability rating, and get to move to another base early. There are men and women who played this all right and retired around 21 years old and literally never have to work again. Then go around to veterans charities and funding sources and say how badly the military treated you and that all veterans need more support. Because they do. Become a drain on the increasingly alienating civilian society. Do this for all the Joes that got fucked over and couldn't think of any of this. I'm not sure if any of that was a crime, but don't actually do that. Don't do that. Because I'm pretty sure that's fraud. Don't do that. From r/teachers. 9th graders protested against taking the Algebra 1 saved exam, and the admin has no clue as what to do. Students are required to take and pass this exam as a graduation requirement. There's also a push to have as much of the school testing as possible in order to receive a school grade. I believe it is about 95% attendance required, otherwise they are unable to give one. The 9th graders have vocally announced that they are refusing to take part in city testing anymore. Many students decided to feign sickness, skip, or stay home, but the ones in school decided to hold a sit-in outside at the media center and refuse to go in, waiting until the test is over. Admin has tried every approach to go and get them to take the test. They tried yelling, begging, bribing with pizza, warnings that they will not graduate, threats to call parents and have them suspended, and more to get these kids to go. Nothing worked. They were only met with, "I don't care," and many other expletives. While I do not teach Algebra 1 this year, I found it hilarious watching from the window as the administrators were completely at their wits' end, dealing with the complete apathy, disrespect, and outright malicious nature of the students we have been reporting and writing up all year. We have kids that haven't seen our classroom since January, out in the halls, causing problems for other teachers, with nothing being done about it. The students that curse us out on the daily return to the classroom with treats and a smirk on their face, knowing that they got away with it. It has only emboldened them to take things further. We received the report at the end of the day that we only had 60% of our students take the Algebra 1 exam out of hundreds of freshmen. We only have a week left in school. I'm counting down the days.